That's the wrong way. Down. Down, doggy, down. I don't know how big my face was before. I have no idea how big my face was before, but that's okay. That is okay. What a time. What a time. Okay, so where are we at here? We're currently just running the rower back and forth. And we're not going to subject ourselves to the darkness here. We get a little bit of light. All good. Perfect. Alright. We're officially rowing again. And it looks like the grass grew a stage. Just unfortunate, but is what it is. Here we go. Make sure it's still one row. That looks good to me. Very nice. We're balling. Officially balling. Huge. Huge, huge. Let's just make sure we grab this one good. Nice. Well, I can officially say welcome everybody to the next live stream, of course. Next live stream where we just do our typical stuff. We are still $500,000 in debt, of course. But as you can see, we've got ourselves a nice John Deere tractor that I'm hoping to snowball into maybe, I don't know, a better tractor. I don't know if we're going to be able to get nearly that far this episode. But I think we can pull another sale of our silage off. And if that's the case, maybe, and just maybe, we could be looking at something at some point. I don't know. We've been so broke for so long that it just seems ridiculous to even think about upgrading our tractor, upgrading anything. But hey, I mean, we got this nice rower. It's very possible that we end up with something else very helpful as well. Because we really only have, what, another 6 passes here? I think 6 more passes. And let me actually double check something. I want to make sure I'm not absolutely too quiet for this mission. No, it looks like we're doing okay. Awesome. Very, very nice. Well, I think it's time for the obligatory. How's it going today? Up here in southeast Minnesota, it is beautiful. Honestly, beautiful. Makes it great. Makes it awesome. There we go. Very, very nice. I do wish we had a bigger rower. I think it would make life a lot easier, but we actually haven't even had a chance to try any of the pickup yet, and that might just be atrocious. Honestly, it could be really bad. Because, I mean, what, we pick up like 6,000 liters at a time, so all things considered, it's not terrible. But just how much we could be sitting on here is the part that's moderately concerning. Hard to say. Hard to say completely. But, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do, 100%. Glorious, glorious stuff. I mean, these rows turning out quite well, honestly. I just want to make sure I get this one close enough. Yeah, we're more than fine. We can get that into a nice neat row for sure, without running the John Deere into a tree. Perfect. Just want to make sure we're not trolling here. We're not trolling. Can confirm. Can confirm. Not trolling. Cruise control? Oh, I thought for a second maybe this tractor didn't have it. That would have been unfortunate. And then this next row we actually have to row this exact same direction, because we do not want to have to dig stuff up off the side of the silage pit. That would just be a nightmare. So we are not going to make this pass this way. This one we're going to kick out to the outside. So it'll be a little small pass, but it'll be okay. It will be okay, for sure. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Let's just get this last row this way. I might be able to get most of... that's looking really nice, actually. Very happy about that. Very, very happy about that. Kicking it out nice and perfect. Clean. Okay, with that done, we can drive through the pit here. Not quite sure how much silage we have in here. I think we just had like 2 trailers worth on the big glorious of the meadow chainsaw, the Husqvarna. So it would be nice to keep that going as well. Fuel on the John Deere is looking optimal. I think we're set up for a great live stream today. It's looking great. Also, I don't see much going on in the chat box, so I don't know if it's something I have set up incorrectly, which is very possible. I'm literate in all things media that are not internet related. But as soon as it gets related to internet, I am pretty much useless in the knowing what's going on category. No, we're not working that part of the field. Workers these days, I tell you. That's A-okay. Kick it out this way. I'll have to take a peek. Just make sure it's all looking fine. That row looks very nice. We should be able to hit that. And of course the telehandler is not ours. We're just borrowing it so we can get the blankets off the silo. Little FS25 glitch. We had that one in 22 as well, so not very surprised by that one. Alright. Look at that. Actually very happy about that. Very happy. Let me just get this pulled up here. That looks better. That looks better. And let me get a little closer to... Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Can't hardly argue with that, can we? I don't think we can. Can't hardly argue with that. Perfect. Well, with all this set up, we now have a couple things we still have to figure out. And of those things, of course, we need to get maybe a better situation figured out for getting all this collected. Because it will be a complete pain in the butt. A complete pain in the butt, let me add. Because the metal chainsaw here, it's good, it's glorious, don't get me wrong, but we don't actually need the mowing deck on this. There we go. Don't need that. Okay, let's see how this goes, shall we? Oh my. Okay. This is great. Actually, this is great. We get a little squirrely up on the tops here, but for the most part, very successful. Don't have access to that land. Okay, fine. We know right where we have access, at least. We know right where we have access. Perfectly fine by me. Man, we're losing it. I wish we'd have grass in the pit, too. We should probably get some concrete down in here. That's fine. It will not be an issue in a small chunk of time. And just because we're going to have a heck of a time just driving through here. Very nice. Glorious, even, if I say so myself. Okay. Scoop up this row here. Alright. Let's just pick that up. We can get up to top speed for the next row of this glorious stuff. I wonder if we could put this bagger on, like, the John Deere. Because if we could put the bagger on the John Deere, that'd be amazing. We could literally just use the extreme weight advantage of the John Deere. That's okay, though. Whoa! Stay online there, dog. Yeah, this thing is far too light to be moving this kind of silage, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Let's get this starting to unload. I honestly think it's just like hammer the gas before you make a turn. I think it'll be okay if we hammer the gas. Nope, doesn't work that way. Don't get stuck, darn it. Do our scuff turnaround method? It works. Glorious, as always. Yeah, you really don't turn that well at high speed, do we? Sick. Alright, something feels off. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the vocal level is too high or something like that. I don't know. I'm going to turn Spotify down a little bit, maybe. That's better. It just seems more like us, in a way. Now that's what we're talking about. Okay, so that's already 2 trailers done. That process, I mean, like the mowing side, definitely more effective doing it with the John Deere, but we wouldn't have to do this process at all. Like, we wouldn't have had to row it, we could have just mowed it and dropped it off. So I do wonder if it is more efficient doing it this way or not, but it seems more real, so we're definitely going to go for it this way. Nice. What a beautiful game. And we're only $500,000 in debt, honestly, which is not atrocious. Not atrocious. I don't have that in the... Oh, that's what it is. Okay, I figured it out, ladies and gentlemen. I figured it out. Edit. That's better. It just seems more... I want to switch the title a little bit, see how it goes. There's a deer in the middle of our property. How am I supposed to do anything with a deer in the middle of our property? I don't know. Great question. Great question. Move it, venison. That's better. Much, much better. Whoa, doggy. Oh, if we take it a little slower. Oh my, I mean, look at this. A little slower. I hit the gas, it didn't go anywhere. There we go. Yeah, this is just a scuffed operation every time. We don't have the weight to really keep this down, and that's fine. What if I just drive forward and backwards and then just overload? Like, we can stop overloading and continue whatever we're at and end. But that could be good. Could be very good for us. Man, the venison is just finding a way to get in our business. Oh, I had a partial row. That's fine. A-okay. How is it going? To anybody watching, by the way, hope you're enjoying the beautiful, beautiful piece of your Tuesday night. Usually I try to do my streaming on weekends, but I figured, hey, I gotta have a little bit of fun, right? Gotta have a little bit of fun. I could be stewing up a little bit of a video right now, but I was like, the editing side of stuff just never has been my favorite. Not in the least, to be fair. And my microphone is actually higher than it normally is. Oh, that's so much better. So much better. So I'm thinking, what if we just drive through the pit, stop overloading, turn around, and drive through again? That's actually not that bad, except it's going to take us 6 trips through just to overload. Can I drive slower? I mean, without having to turn around, that's actually pretty good. Oh, I didn't stop. That's actually not that bad. Nice. Glorious, glorious stuff here. It's looking mighty fine. Mighty fine. Yeah, so I'm thinking, if we can profit anywhere around like $10,000, that'd be so big for us. Just because I believe with $10,000, I mean, I don't think a bigger windrower helps, honestly. I think a forge wagon would be kind of troll, but maybe we start trying to afford a DX3, because we get a front loader on a DX3. And with a front loader, we could pick up all of the stuff. Of course, we'd have to have a bigger bucket than 6,000 for it to make sense. I hate that this is looking like our long-term solution. If you guys know what I'm talking about, I just hate that this is what it's looking like is going to be the most aggravating part of the save. It's just getting through using a lawnmower to move grass around. Unless, instead of delivering grass here, we're delivering grass to a chicken coop. Because they take hay or grass, don't they? Let's take a second here. Construction. No. Oh, animals. Sorry. Okay, so cows. Breeding barn. Cows. Doesn't look that great. Not gonna lie. Horses, same thing. 25 grand. They can eat hay, though. Pigs. What can they eat? Root crops. Typical stuff. Water. Doesn't look really good for us. Pigs are no-go. Sheep. Grass. Hay. Water. 14 grand. That could be good. Chickens cannot. Bees. They will also have a chance to increase yield. I mean, what were the chickens? $2,400. We throw it here. Oh wait, no, not chickens though. Chickens can't. It has to be sheep. 14 grand. Okay. It's good to know. It's good to know. $14,000 starts us with a sheep pasture. And then all we would have to do is deliver grass to them. And they could start to be more valuable to us. Of course, sheep are the most profitable when we have them. So maybe... I mean, we buy them and we just have to be sitting on them for a while. Let them grow up, you know. But we buy just as many as we can. How are we going to sell their product, though? We'd have to have a front loader. Which means, do we buy sheep and then prioritize getting a DX3 with a front loader? That could be good. That could actually be really good. Maybe that's the plan. So we get sheep going and then get a DX3. Man, this is not going to be fun. We've still got a lot of grass to get in here, too. Man. Do we run the John Deere through here just a couple times? Maybe we do, just to flatten it out a little bit. We could just pull the back off this thing and run it a couple times too, but I don't foresee that solving our issue. There we go. Yeah, we're just gonna let this empty and then I can get us out afterwards, because it's getting pretty choppy, if I say so myself. Nice. Another moderate success there. I do like how wide the pickup is on this thing. Like, it's atrociously good. It's just... getting the grass into the silo is way more work. Emptying the silo is actually easier. Maybe this is what we keep this for, emptying the silo. And we find ourselves... Oh my. Yeah, we're not going to be able to afford that because we don't have any silage. But if we find ourselves a cheap forage wagon, any way to possibly pick up some of this grass with the John Deere, I think that would be huge. If not, though, this thing is proving to be fairly reliable. Pretty happy with it. Man, we got it in deep this time. I think it's this big piece right next to us. Come on. Dig on out. This is atrocious. Whew. We still have so much grass in this thing. Why can't we get through it right now? We had no problems with this at this point last time, did we? There's not even that much in here. I think we're just gonna have to run it slow and... Even right there, it's like, how are we stuck? There we go. That was a mess. Well, we made it. We made it, ladies and gentlemen. Glorious stuff. Beautiful stuff, actually. Beautiful. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Yeah, I got no idea what I'm thinking. That's okay. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Alright, so with this, I mean, we got 60 bucks in the bank. We can buy ourselves some really good Taco Bell. That's what I'm talking about. Really good Taco Bell. I'm gonna get a cream soda going too, because I'm a little thirsty myself here. Farmer man, he can suffer on that mower for all I care. So much better. So much. It's so much better. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Alright. So, if I recall correctly, we said we need $4,800, which is basically 49, so basically, let's just say 5 grand. 5 grand in order to make it the most profitable, because we also have to deal with the fact that it takes 3 months to grow the grass. So 5 grand at a minimum. And right now in chaff we've got 2,500, so I think we're probably there. It probably gets twice as valuable. So we're at break even right now in this silo, or somewhere near break even at least. I'm full on the throttle right there, by the way. Jeez. I don't think it was this hard last time, was it? Like, it just seems like it's acting differently. Maybe I'm just doing a worse job. Oh, not even unloading. Come on. There we go. Oh my gosh, this is brutal. We're gonna let this one finish. I think it gets us out. Pretty close. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, and we're at the end of this one. Nice. Huge, huge, huge. Loving it. Loving this. Glorious. Glorious, even if I say so myself. Okay, so we are destitute. We're broke. And let me tell you, it's pretty rough. Just run this way, get back up to the side. So we got $60 to our name. That'd be kind of nice to have something bigger, wouldn't it? It'd be so nice. Let's just drive through the pit and see if we can make it without overloading anything. The answer is no. Let's take the John Deere through here for a second, actually. I think if we bring the John Deere through it, that could be fairly nice. That's our deck for that little guy. Here we go. So let's just drive this through. Just at least a couple times. I think that will free us up enough. Because man, that's just a brutal pit right now. Got more silage in here than I think should be allowed. Oof. A little thick there. Maybe we gotta head through it the other way. That's better. Hit the high spots a little bit. I think that will help us a lot. Nice. Nice. Okay. I think we should be able to unload. At least more effectively than we were before. Hard to say if that's actually going to be the case. No, we got stuck faster than ever. What if we just unload and then just drive the John Deere through it? I think that could be just as effective. Except then we don't have to deal with the getting stuck part. We could just do it once, deal with it, and then go from there. You know what I mean? I think that's the play. I think it has to be. Very nice. So we unhook, rehook, and drive off. Additional unhooks and rehooks, of course. Gotta make sure we get our little meadow chainsaw out here, of course. And we are on the end row. Lower. Turn it on. Now we're talking. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. And the end of our property is right here? Or no, this is where, okay, somewhere out here. I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this. Nice. Glorious stuff here. up to, oh man, look at that's perfect. Right on the end there. So you scoop up that little bit and then go down another row. Hard to argue with that, isn't it? So let's just put another monster stack in here somewhere. As far as we can, perfect. Monster stack. So we'll just line this thing up with like 3, 4, 5 of them and then drive the John Deere through it, level them out, and then do it again. I'm going to stay on the throttle though, in case it does open up. I doubt it will, because it looks like we're high-centered on the bottom of the box here. Hard to argue with that, though. Every time it pushes itself higher, it gives itself more room to drop some grass. Nice. And route. Another success. Another riveting success. Alright, let's scoop up our little bit. No, this could be going so much worse. It also could be going moderately better. I just wish there was some other forage wagons available on the 25 mod hub. Because if there were some forage wagons available, that'd be definitely the next purchase we're after, but without those available, we have to be a little bit more thoughtful about what our next item would be. And I'm okay with that, though. I'm okay with that. Helps us really think about what we could use to further the save. And I'm definitely thinking, at least for the sake of this save, if we go sheep, we get sheep, we already have the grass for them. So then all we have to do is get a DX3 or DH3 by the time they have products ready, which would be a long enough time to make it happen, for sure. Like I think we'd have plenty of time for that. Just drive on through. Not bad. Not too shabby. Not too shabby whatsoever. Looks good though, doesn't it? Very, very happy. I also have some constant noise going on here. My fault, completely. That's probably been very frustrating, actually. I apologize. I apologize completely. And I have buried this tractor completely. Yikes. I'm gonna set up a little bit more. Man. Oh, that's so much better. So much better. Unhook, rehook, unhook, rehook, unhook, rehook, unhook. We're going over the back. Just when you thought you've seen it all. The lawn chainsaw backs it up, Darren. Something about that lawn chainsaw. It's out here balling. Okay, I think we were halfway through this one, right? Most definitely. Most definitely. If you guys have any ideas, by the way, of ways we could actually make the save go a little faster, let me know. Let me know. Because right now, we're just mowing the grass, picking up the grass, and then turning the grass into silage, picking up the silage and selling it, and then playing on repeat, basically. We've got quite a bit of time into the save already, and this is our second harvest. So we've definitely got our work cut out for us. No idea what's going on there. No idea what's going on here. That's just very nice. Very nice. Interesting. Interesting, even. That's okay. It's a glorious time to farm. Run it in there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Up, up, up. Oh, baby. Close enough. Close enough. Celebratory cream soda, everybody. You know, no wonder. No wonder. I thought I bought great value cream soda. I bought A&W. It's not quite the same. You hate to see it. I actually think that's like one of the few brand name sodas that's better than what they're trying to imitate. Like the A&W cream soda, I think it's just a little too sharp for me. Do you really want to go over the back again? Ah! Karma's Shorts! Hey, how's it going, man? How's it going? Welcome. Welcome to Chaos. I'm currently trying to get to our nice, beautiful field mode. It's a pain in the butt, let me tell you. We're $500,000 in debt, and the only thing that actually looks nice on our farm is that big telehandler, and that's just so I can get the blankets off it, because of the beautiful FS25 ball. So it's going in here, let me tell you, it's going. It makes it really interesting, though, for sure. Where do we end? Oh, way down here at the end. Way down here at the end. To the lower. Hit the mower. Lower and mower? We'll take that. We'll take that. I don't know how far land goes, but hey. It's out here somewhere. Beautiful. Beautiful. I also don't know what happened there. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. If I do say so myself. But hey, how's it going for you? What are you up to today? Enjoying the beautiful Tuesday night? Unless you're overseas, of course. And it could be Wednesday morning, could be Tuesday night, could be Tuesday morning. I really don't know. I really no clue on that one, actually. So that one, yeah, maybe I'm going to do a little more research on exactly what day it is over there. Like, in Europe. Without going too crazy, you know. Without going too crazy. But yeah, no, so right now we're just, we're torturing ourselves a little bit with this beautiful, beautiful silage pit. Let's spin around. Let's back this one in. We do have a John Deere. Let me show you that guy here in a second while this is unloading. While that's unloading, look at this. Kind of beautiful John Deere 710. Beautiful. We're using this to kind of compact this pit when it gets a little too egregious. But as of right now, we're just kind of letting it stack up again. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun, without a doubt. Man. We're stuck again? Let's hit the cruise control. Let's see what happens, huh? Nothing good. Back it up. Oh my gosh. Did I really? No, we're fine. We're fine. We're good. We get out of this. There we go. Ram it up. And then down. It's that easy. It's that easy. I do think we need to run the John Deere through the pit, though. That's a little tall, if you ask me. A little bit tall. It's got the lizard battery, too, by the way, in case you're curious. Let's just run this thing through. I don't think we need to make more than, like, 3 passes here. Unless we high center the John. Yikes. Okay. We don't get to use a telehandler. Don't get to use that one. If we take the bagger off this thing, though, it does not like... Did I really just fat finger that? My bad. If we take the bagger off of this, it's actually pretty good. Just gotta get to the side a little bit. Flatten some of this out. This way? I mean, could you ask for a better silage vehicle than this little thing, honestly? When you take the bagger off and the blades off for the mower, it's actually really good. Are we still high center or are we off? We're definitely still high center. Leave it running. It's going off right now. Bang. Bang. Look at that. Glorious. Okay, this thing is not going to work for us. We might as well just park this thing until we're ready to mow again. This vehicle is far superior when it's not When it's not high centered on the exact same thing I just got the John Deere off of. If I was looking to retire, this would be the time to do it. Okay, let's try that for a third time now. Not getting stuck, just getting... What? What did they change? Like, I was able to do this so easily before... Like, did they patch something? Okay, let's go shove it again. I don't know what to say here. We were able to do this just fine. Just a couple nights ago, actually. So I'm not quite sure what happened here, but let's just knock this down, I guess. It's just so weird. There we go. Okay, we're out. And that means we can go back in the silage wagon. I mean, look at this thing. It's a monster that doesn't have a bagger on it. You might get a little dizzy doing it, but hey. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Over the top. A little unfortunate there. Hard on the resale value, but we'll make it work. This thing is just a silage monster, honestly. This might be like in the top 10 for best silage vehicles. I mean, that's pretty good, isn't it? I think that's pretty good. Let's stick with it. Why not? Hey, PS4, what's cracking, dog? What's cracking? We're struggling with the silage pit. It's giving us way more hassle than it did last time. I'm not gonna lie. It's brutal. It's brutal, man. But let me tell you, we got a lot of silage in there. We got a lot of chaff working its way. But yeah, there's a map update, and so I'm like, yeah, let's get the map update done. I can do my thumbnail quick while we're doing that. I'm thinking that's what it is. I'm thinking that's what it is. It's just brutal. It's absolutely brutal. Here we go. Oh, I didn't even realize I missed a row. That's fine. That's okay. Yeah, so these are just the rows we have left here. Not doing too bad. Not doing too bad if I say so myself. Let's just spin around here. That did not work at all. I was hoping to like back up and dump. PS4's not single. Are you kidding me? This guy. He comes to play Farming Simulator and leaves with a freaking Pookie. What the heck, man? Okay, I think we really got this one stuck this time. We're gonna have to ram this with the John Deere. I got money on it. I mean, just look at this pit underneath the tire. Oh, maybe. Okay, I think we can get out of this. I think it's doable. Now that we got that pit filled in, I think we can do it. Just imagine. POV, farming silage on the meadow tractor. Come on. Glorious. Glorious. Dude, we're doing great tonight. We're doing great tonight. I'm supposed to get down to the pizza shop, do a little work down there. I was like, you know what? I've got plenty of opportunity to do that either later tonight, of course, or tomorrow. So I was like, I might as well just go with it, you know? So yeah, I'm doing a little bit of this. I finally finished recording for New Frontier. So that one I just have to edit. It's only going to take me probably an hour or 2 hours to edit that one up. So feeling pretty good about that. Yeah, no, life is great. Oh, get over there. This thing's like the zero turn on this thing, crazy. Crazy. Keeps me guessing every time I use it. Yeah. We're balling. 56. Oh, we're there. Okay, let's see if we can unload POV here. That's gonna be difficult. Let's take a peek. That's doable. Been rewatching the whole story from nothing. Jeez, man. Jeez. Let me tell you, that's such a fun series. We started one, kind of like, hey, alright, alright. I respect that. Gotta have some fun, right? Gotta have some fun. Oh, are we stuck? No, I don't think we're stuck. I think we're just kind of hanging out here on the chainsaw. These birds don't even know what they're missing. No chance to know. Okay, let's get out of here. $100K to start, $1 million debt, dude. That's a lot. $1 million debt's brutal. Is it gonna let me off the ledge here? Yes, it will. Almost? Oh, we made it again. That's insane. The pit's looking a little rough. I think we're gonna hit a little stop here. Just get the big ones packed down again quick. A little 180. Yeah, lots of I mean, I think contracts are really the only way to keep up with that kind of debt. Unless you had like a decent amount of land. Like this amount of land right here, you could keep up with it, but you really wouldn't make any progress whatsoever. You would literally make like $1,000 in progress every single time, and like every harvest. So you'd profit $4,000 a year until you're able to get into like sheep or something. And then as soon as you get into sheep, your profit per year goes down while your sheep grow up. Like it would be absurdly hard. But that's what we're getting to on this one. We're going to do sheep on this one, I think, because we already have grass. And we already have a great way of picking it up and moving grass. So I was going to get grass going and then use like that DX3. Because we got a mod for that. We have a DX3 that could use a front loader. So we're going to go it's going to be pretty sick. I'm really excited to get sheep going on this farm. Problem is, I think their pasture costs like 13 grand or something, so I don't think we're gonna get it this harvest. I think we got one more harvest before we get the pasture going. But even so, like with the pasture going, it's gonna speed this up so much. Because I mean, yeah, you get like, I mean, I'm probably gonna start with like 5 sheep or something, just so that it's not waiting forever just to get that thing multiplying like crazy. But yeah, I'm thinking 5 or so sheep. Go from there. We could do like horses or something too, but I haven't really done any FS25 horses. Maybe that's the way to go. Not quite sure on that one, because I think you could make a killing. I don't know what I'm doing, truth be told. Now try a self-promo, send a video bit. Hey, alright. Alrighty. Over. Yeah, we're just gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. No reason to fight it. No reason to fight it whatsoever. We're just stuck. We're just gonna go with it. I mean, what's our silage count right now? Or like, what kind of chaff are we looking at? 102,000 at 47. And that means 102. Okay, so what are we gonna be selling at? We're gonna sell at 100 and. I mean, January goes up to closer to 120. So let's just say $120 per thousand. So we get 120 times 100. 12,000 bucks. As of right now, we're sitting on $12,000. And 6,000, no, 5,000. 5,000 covers our loan, so we have a $7,000 profit on this this patch of grass. Nice. You also made an intro to the dairy farm, dude. Maybe that might have been the one I was watching the other day, because I definitely watched one that it was like, yeah, that's got a sick intro going on. And that might be the one I was watching, because I definitely caught it. I caught an episode there. And I'm like, yeah. I have to look and see. Bang. 2,900. Going up. Oh, come on. Stay lined up. I mean, we probably got, what, 4, 5, well, probably 4 bags. Gotta go, sorry, be back. Hey, alrighty, PS4. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. We're just hanging out anyways. Beautiful. Okay. Over the pillar. Go. Oh! You know what? That actually worked out pretty well. Ram the pillar, go from there. I like it. I like it. Not too shabby. Oh! It's getting so tall that it's actually helping us compact. The compacting on this is going to be brutal. Once we get it down flat enough, though, I think we can switch over to the John Deere, and that will work exceptionally well. Just get enough speed to get out. Perfect. Back to the other side. Perfect. Double perfect. That's 2 in a row. Oh, my camera's picking up the LEDs. Let's get it off the LEDs just a little bit. I think it'll help some, but not enough, obviously. This is brutal. Brutal. That looks better. That looks better. Lower and mower again. Oh my gosh. 2 times. 2 times I've said that. I can't keep getting away with it, can I? I can't. I totally can. No way around it. I totally can. Alright. Looking good. So maybe we only have like 2 more. 2 more would be sick. Because then we just have to get this compacted. And last time compacting took, what, 25, 30 minutes? So if it takes a reasonable amount of time again, this is the new strategy. Create a mound and then just land on top of it and be done. That's the new strat. There's no way around it. No way around it. There we go. We're balling now. You know, I should look it up. Do I have to have Streamlabs open in order to get the alerts? I guess I don't know. I guess I don't know. Here we go. Oh, I missed it. Back it up. Back it up, Tire. Go forward again. Yeah, we're getting there. They can't stop me. I'm a madman. They said it couldn't be done. I don't know who they is, but they said it. Spinning around. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Or as the Kool-Aid man would say, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the way he says it. You know, gives it the big beans. Hey, no big beans for me. That's better. That's better. Ugh. Get that way. Let's go down this line this time. They can't stop me, can they? No, they can't. Look at what they have to go through to mimic a fraction of my power. Okay, we're all picked up, guys. Give myself a pat on the back. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Not too shabby. Bingo, bango. Bango again. 2 bangos. Didn't expect that one, did you? Why did I do this? Now I have to get out of it this way. Well, as they say, fortune favors the bold. I mean, we're getting there. Come on. We're almost there. That was not the plan, to get it stuck again. Come on. It's definitely getting flatter, but... let's get the John Deere. I don't like doing this because it gets both of our tools involved in the pit. And we could very easily ruin our challenge by getting them stuck here. But I think it needs to be done. Okay, let's see if that'll come out. No way. Mission success. Mission success. Okay. And next up, let's take a peek. What are we working with here? We're 17% compacted on 120,000. And we gotta get these big hills knocked down if we want any chance of the John Deere to get through here. Because the John Deere is our best chance of doing this in a timely manner. She's a little rough. A little bit rough. That's okay. Looks good. Okay, I wonder if we can get the John Deere through this. It might be risky, but I do think it's going to be much more effective at this job. Because it is just, it's much heavier than the metal chainsaw. It doesn't look like it's making a difference. If it's not going to make a difference, we're definitely using the chainsaw. Yeah, let's try the chainsaw here. That took like 3 passes to get 1%. Not this. This is the one. It's hard to say. This was not a part of the plan. That one's not supposed to get stuck. Held it out, though. There we go. I really should have made this a multiplayer so that I could have that be on a separate account. Oh well. Just wait till we get a leveling blade. Then we can really get that John Deere through here. $112 per thousand. That's what we're looking at. So maybe we're looking at closer to $13,000. It really is hard to say. All I know is that this pit is not leveling worth a doodah. Usually these big tall pieces fall, but we're high centering every single time on some of these. That's just not how it's supposed to work. I'm thinking the John Deere is a safer bet now. We've gotten the chainsaw locked up twice. And it just does not have the wheelbase, doesn't have the clearance to get out of here. Yeah, I think we just have to stick with this one. Might take us a little longer, but at least we know we're not going to get completely stuck. I think it's fair. Glorious. Absolutely beautiful. So in case anybody's watching, because I don't ever keep the viewer counts on, I have no idea what's going on. This is indeed $500,000 in debt. I can show you here quick. If we go here, over to our finances, you can see we're getting absolutely blistered by this $1,600 a month loan interest on the bottom, and there was some scuff stuff going on just the last, like the first month and then the month prior to this one, because we couldn't get the blanket silo, like the blankets to come off the silo. So we had to buy a telehandler just to be able to get the blankets off. So as soon as we're in a position where we can get the blankets off reliably without that, that will disappear. But for now, it has to be there. Because in FS22, you could just use the paint tool and then paint kind of close to the blanket and it would pull it off. You can't do that in this one. We tried. So maybe they are going to give us a workaround for that soon, but for now it's just still back to being scuffed and making the save a little less understandable to the eye. So a little bit of that, not too shabby though. Where are we at? I'm going to take a quick peek here. 26%. And now 27. So we've gone up 10% since we started leveling. So we're going to be here for a minute, I believe. A strong minute, to say the least. Let's get this leveled out. Not too shabby. Not too shabby whatsoever. Glorious. Yeah, this is going to take a long time. And honestly, it's getting kind of hot in my office here. Let me consider something. Because I was thinking earlier, it might be worth just sitting back and working a little bit on the next episode instead. Because tonight, truth be told, it's been a little dead. Been a little dead around here. So I think what we're gonna call it a night tonight, and then I'm gonna get these other episodes out. I'll make it more fun that way, not only for myself but for you guys. And then, I mean, we will always have this fun sitting right here for ourselves. So for at least tonight. And, yeah, we'll just kind of see where it takes us, shall we? But for now, enjoy the rest of your nights. Everybody, thank you so much for dropping in and checking it out. I'll see you next time. Remember, 1 second. Let me find the stop stream button. Here it is. Take care.